The extreme cold apocalypse is coming. In my last life, I hoarded 10,000 heat packs. I let Mal Bufin and Liu Ryan, that despicable couple, into my house. And the result, my supplies were stolen and I was kicked out. Even freezing into an ice sculpture, reborn into this life, I went and got a large truck and ordered 1 million heat packs in one go. But just as the truck was about to leave the factory gate, it was brought to a screeching halt by the security guard. His poker face turned towards me. My heart was in my throat. It's over, it's over. Am I not going to get the heat packs in this life? Parking fee, 10 yuan. The guard uttered a few words without expression. It was a false alarm. I quickly paid and returned to my shop. All the heat packs were moved inside. They completely filled both the upper and lower floors. Standing amidst the heat packs, I felt an incredible sense of security. First day of the extreme cold, I was actually woken up by the cold. I pushed open the window, and the cold wind cut my face like a knife. The temperature plummeted to 0 degrees. People on the streets were in a panic. They were all bundling up their clothes, hurrying their steps. And me, I was already comfortably nestled in my little fortress of supplies, warm and safe. So good. In the evening, Mal Bufin's call unexpectedly came through. Have all the heat packs been sent away? They were taken to the Mount Hunters area yesterday. You really ... ooh. With this damned weather today, heat packs are selling like crazy. The price has multiplied several times. If you had kept some, you would have been rich. I was laughing secretly, but on the surface, I said, looks like I'm not destined to get rich. As soon as he heard the heat packs were gone, whatever he wanted to say, he casually complained about the damned weather for a bit, and then hung up. I looked at the dark phone screen, the corners of my mouth turning up. This is just the beginning. The real show has yet to come. Second day of the extreme cold. Yang Cheng's temperature suddenly plummeted to -20 degrees. I wrapped myself tightly in my blanket, but the cold air still seeped relentlessly, chilling me to the bone. The electricity and internet were still supply in the old residential area to be reported as frozen. Thinking of this, I jumped out of bed. I had to hurry. I filled all the containers that could hold water in the house with water. Then I wrapped myself in my little blanket and curled up on the sofa and started browsing my phone. News at the extreme cold dominated the trending topics. Everyone was discussing how to survive this sudden cold winter. Sales of winter clothes in online stores skyrocketed. The available stock was sold out in an instant. Place an order now. Sorry, you'll have to wait a week. But they didn't know. They would never receive their goods. Ring. My phone suddenly rang. It was Mal Bufin. On the other end of the line, his voice was trembling. His teeth were chattering. He must have been freezing. Babe, are those heat packs really gone? Why don't you go get the donated heat packs back? Anyway, people in the mountains are simple and easy to fool. You can dismiss them with a few words. Think about it, when we have money, why would you need to work? You can just quit. I'll support you. I listened quietly to all this. Hey, you'll support me? Yeah, right. In my past life, you and that bitch Liu Ryan conspired together when you caused me to be frozen into an ice sculpture. Why didn't you think of supporting me then? Now that you know the heat packs are valuable, too late. You remember me? I just replied with that they're gone. The driver took them away. How would I know which remote mountain he sent them to? He wanted to continue, but I just hung up. Finally, some peace and quiet. But then, his messages started coming one after another. One moment he's talking about sharing the profits from the heat packs. The next he's asking if I love him. In the evening, Mal Bufin dropped all pretense. He questioned me on WeChat, asking if I was trying to keep all the heat packs for myself. His tone was like I was a criminal. I looked at the words on the screen, my eyes narrowing slightly. Keep the heat packs for myself. Did you pay a single cent? I couldn't be bothered with this huge scumbag. Third day of the cold wave. The temperature in Yangcheng plummeted, dropping straight to -50 degrees. This wasn't just a temperature drop. It was like being thrown directly into an ice cave. The last surviving water pipe downstairs also burst. I pushed open the window, and a biting wind mixed with snow cut like a knife. Damn, it's cold. -50 degrees. My face felt like it was going to crack from the cold. The electricity and internet at home were holding up, but the gas was completely out. The tap water also went on strike. The water I stored in the basin downstairs yesterday only had a thin layer of ice on the surface. The water underneath was still usable. The ugliness of human nature was on full display, catalyzed by the extreme cold. The internet was flooded with messages for help and bartering for goods. Does anyone have heat packs? One pack of compressed biscuits for a bottle of water. Willing to trade anything? Trading the latest limited edition iPhone for a box of heat packs. Just want heat packs. Serious inquiries only. Heat packs are now more valuable than gold. The price has skyrocketed. Over 1,000 yuan each. If Mao Bufan knew how valuable heat packs are now, he would probably cough up blood from anger. I looked at my phone, hesitating whether to unconsciously, I walked to the window and saw a car pull up unsteadily downstairs. Isn't that Mao Bufan's bastard car? He and that venomous woman, Liu Ryan, were bundled up like dumplings. They couldn't hold back anymore. I quickly peeked through the peephole. When Mao Bufan saw my big iron door, his eyes almost popped out of his head. Xiao You's door wasn't like this before. Liu Ryan looked around. I told you this woman isn't simple. She must have secretly hidden supplies. You go in first and then open the door for me. As she spoke, she shrank into a corner, shivering. Mao Bufan started banging on the door while stamping his feet. The sound was incredibly loud. Would I open the door? In his dreams, I lay comfortably on the sofa, with a heat pack on, eating snacks, watching him jump around outside like a fool. I can't even describe how great it felt.